Welcome. I'm Wendy Irene from GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com, and this message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please go into this reading with the intention of gaining clarity through your own intuition. So for me, my whole purpose and goal is to help you connect with your intuition, because I feel like a lot of us have gotten cut off from our intuition in this world. And one way to do that is through meditation. But what I want you to do is see the messages that I'm giving and the cards that I'm speaking as just a tool to spark your own inner voice. So what I want you to do is to pay attention to your inner voice as I say the messages. And particularly pay attention to anything that's repeated, like this thing that you've been feeling repeatedly coming up, or if you hear something here and it gets repeated after. I find the universe often gives us messages like this loving, persistent, repeating energy. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. So we have the Two of Wands. So this is you deciding to say yes to something. And whatever it is that you've decided to say yes to is going to bring you good fortune and happiness. However, there is this needing to understand that there will be opposition to it. There will be obstacles or maybe loss of support. So in doing what's right for you, you might face opposition. But in doing what's right for you, you're going to be on your highest path, which will lead to good fortune. And the Empress Energy is like asking you to be your nurturing self right now. So you might have someone in your life that needs nurturing. It's also a call for you to be intuitive, because the Empress is very intuitive. That's where she operates, is her intuition. So like to have this nurturing, intuitive energy to you. And Temperance, where you're being called to, this is basically tempering the ego's needs with spirit's needs. So it's requiring inner growth. You need to go through some inner growth so that you can create outer harmony, so that you can allow your soul to be in charge as opposed to your ego. So, and in that process, you're becoming whole, because you're like integrating yourself with your spirit. So like a great way to do this daily, what I like to do is say, God, please light my path. Like become a tool of God's light, or the universe, or your higher self, or however you want to refer to it as. But your spirit is wanting to lead the way, and it's asking you to temper your ego through, so that your spirit can come through. The Ace of Cups, so a new beginning of some kind, or seeing a relationship in a new way. It's also a very good time for both emotional and creative growth. So this whole process is promoting both emotional and creative growth for you. It's a good time for that. So if you've got any creative projects, now is a good time to really be working on them. And gaining the confidence by finishing them. Because as a creative, to get that hit of like confidence and like good feeling, you need to actually finish the creative projects. Nine of Swords. So this is, you can see like the swords and the agony, like deep-rooted issues that are really coming to surface because they really want to be healed. It could come in as bad dreams, or they could be like mentally torturing you. But the purpose is for these things to come to the surface, to be healed, to be brought to the light. So it's going to, this energy is going to force you to change your attitude or change your beliefs. And in doing this, it helps you make a better future. In bringing your shadow to the light, it creates a better future. 9 signifies the end of a cycle too. So it's like these things want to be wrapped up and ended so that you can be in your highest path, because what happens as a result is the Four of Wands. And see, it's like the king and queen sitting on the throne here. This harmony, this balance. It's this, now you've gotten to this point when you've overcome this Nine of Swords, these deep-rooted issues, that you've decided to show the world your true self. So it's like good times and happiness. And in some decks it can mean marriage, depends on what's right for you. But yeah, so I would say it's definitely like saying yes to something even though you're going to receive obstacles or opposition or loss of support, but that's the right path for you. Using your intuition, tempering your ego and listening to spirit, seeing something in a new way, uprooting any deep issues so that you can be in the Four of Wands energy. So I also pulled cards from the Ascended Masters deck, and my intention was to pull one card, and 3 cards came flying out. So we're going to go with all 3 because they all really wanted to be here. So we have, let's see, meditate, persistence, and the mother, wife, sister, daughter cards. So I think altogether it's saying that there's this female relationship that needs to be healed. It's why it's called the mother, wife, sister, daughter. And what it's going to take is you meditating, because spirit is really wanting to send you messages, and it's really wanting to come through and speak to you, to give you guidance. So the best thing you can do is to commit to meditating every day. And it doesn't have to be like you have all this experience or has to look a certain way. It's simply sitting in stillness to listen. And if you can only do that for 5 minutes a day, do it for 5 minutes a day, but be committed about it every single day, meditating, so that your higher self, your guidance can actually come through, because it is begging to come through. Is like, it feels so strong, like, please let us in. We're trying to get in. We're trying to help. And being persistent. You're needing to take persistent action. It's going to take a lot of persistence and overcoming any tendencies to procrastinate. You need to overcome those. Procrastination is not a good option right now. You need to be persistent. So if there's doubts or whatever, like persisting, you know what that means, right? Because that's what it's going to require for those of you that this relationship, this female relationship that needs healing, the meditating and the persistence. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that, you know what, actually, I'm going to read you what it says about persistence. Let's see what it says in the book, because it feels really strong. Through persistent action and positive thinking, your dreams are manifesting into form. This is a time for you to stay persistent. Give any discouragement to the angels, who will buoy your faith and give you signs for your progress. So meditating to get those signs. You're almost there, so keep going. It may help to break large projects into smaller steps so that you'll feel the thrill of accomplishment with each step you take. Which is like I was saying with that Ace of Cups, like the needing to finish creative projects too. Persistence pays off. Stick with it. Overcome procrastination tendencies and take action today. Stick to your priorities and promises. Chip away at your dreams and desires with daily action steps. Stay positive and visualize your dreams as already manifested. Commit to your dreams for the long haul. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that message helped give you some clarity. If you liked this, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to be notified of new videos to come. It really helps circulate the videos. As well, leave me a comment and let me know if it resonated with you or how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. I just want to say thank you for your presence and your wonderful energy and your support here. It means so much to me, because it is my honor to be able to help you hear your inner voice louder. It's my passion in life. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon with a new message. Bye, Aquarius.